Got this beautiful GTR in for, you know, for some work. Check that out. That back wheel is messed up. Look at that camber. It's positive camber. That's right. Slid into the curb on a snowstorm. Not even a snowstorm. It just started snowing. Made a bad turn. Boom! Into the curb. It's almost December, people! Put your cars away! Why are you still driving your supercar? On summer tires! In this weather. Now we gotta fix it. So, we have a bent lower control arm. You check this side out. Ta-da! It's straight. This side, doo-doo-doo. That's what happens when you hit the curb. Mashed up rim's all scratched up. That's okay. At least it's still intact looking. So, broken control arm, it's all bent. What I try to do is use a torch and heat it up and straighten it up for now. That way we at least get the wheels straight a bit, and then order the new control arm. We'll go from there. So our arm's bent here. We're gonna use a bit of heat torch and torch up this arm. Just warm it up. Whoa. And then we can try to use a hammer and just hammer it straight. That way we can get this somewhat straight, and so we can wait for the part. That way it's somewhat straight and drivable. Put it back outside, let it sit for a few days or however long it's going to take to order this part. Nope, that don't want to work. Maybe if I put out a press, maybe it'll work. Yeah, I mean, have to unbolt and everything, so I might as well just leave it. So we'll just order a new part and then wait for that. Okay, upon further inspection of the GTR, that arm is bent. If you can compare with the other side, let's take a look here. On the other side, ta-da! It is straight. See that? That arm is straight, but this side is bent. So we gotta replace that arm. The lower control arm broke. The front arm is bent there. See that big dent right there? Yep, that is no good. So if you actually look there, let's see. We can see if compare there. Let's compare the other side. Does it look different? When it had the wheel on, you could see it was very noticeably different. The rim was almost touching the arm. So we gotta order all three of those arms. Hopefully there's nothing else damaged. Alright, we got all three control arms. Finally, this is about $1,000 worth of parts here. So we got the long arm, all original from Nissan. Part numbers. That's a link compliance arm? Control arm? Whatever. What's this one? This one, link, right rear, I guess. Let's see, rod. Okay, let's put it on. Okay, something to take notice. These bolts have this alignment point on it. So I put a little mark there. That way, when I put it back in place, I know where it needs to go. So I had it marked right there, like so. Alright, here's the first control arm that we're replacing.
That's the new one. That's the old one. See, the old one snapped, so we just welded a bolt in there just to get it in place so we can move the car and make the car mobile. But upon trying to take this out, this bushing here was seized. The bolt was rusted and it's seized inside the bushing. We used a torch, it wouldn't come out, so I had to torch the bushing, burn it all off, and then I welded the sleeve to the arm, so that created enough heat that we could unbolt it. I tried to torch it and it wouldn't come out. So that's one way of getting the bolts out when the bolt is rusted inside the bushing there. So we welded the sleeve to the arm, and then we were able to unbolt. So we're gonna try to install this now. So take notice that there's that dimple there on this arm, so it goes in a certain direction. If you're not sure, compare with the other side. And we used a lot of anti-seize that way to help prevent it from seizing up next time. We got the other arms out. So there's a straight one. There's the part number. There's the new arm, and there's the old arm. In comparison, well, with the two arms, it looks pretty straight, but if you look right here, you can see that it's bent there. So this was really bent out of shape, and I put it on vise. You can see it's twisted. This is dimple there. I put it on the press just to press it straight, just so we can get the car mobile. So that's a new one. So that is the lateral one. And then we have this is the other one. All three are different, so you'll be able to compare it. So that's the part number. There's the part number. There's the arm. There's the old one. It looks almost pretty similar, but you can see that one is straight. This one is twisted. See, this one's not rocking, but this one's twisted. You can see it's damaged there. So that's why we gotta replace all these. So let's get to installing them. Got all the new control arms in. So there's the horizontal one. There's the other one. Again, make sure the dimple is pointed down. Got all the anti-seize on there, you can see. There's that trailing arm one. So we had to lower the subframe. Lower the subframe a bit to get this one here, because this bolt wouldn't clear that bulge in the body. So loosen that one bolt, the second one up in there, and the third one there. So the subframe was able to come down just a bit. Let me see. So again, there's our marking on the alignment adjustment. Just a little mark. That way we could put the alignment back to what it was somewhat before sent to alignment. As you can see, there's that mark there. So those are the two adjustment points. Yeah, so we're gonna put this all back together. We still gotta do the front ones, the front outer tie rod end. That's on order from Japan. It's gonna take like 2 to 3 weeks, they said. Once we get that in, we'll send it out for alignment and see how everything is.